back to the StoudtHouse to see what we got going on. Sorry it's so echoey in here. Not much furniture, but that's about to change. The last time we chatted and did a walkthrough, I showed you the things that I still needed to complete. Today, I'm going to show you we got them checked off the list. Better yet, someone's about to move in and call it home. Okay, sorry for the road noise. I'm gonna just talk to you here a little bit because my battery's about to die. So I did stain this and I didn't love it when I wiped it off. I read the instructions again. It said to leave it on longer if you wanted this darker shade. So I reapplied these table leaves with the stain. And then I did this one, and it does look a little patchy, but these did also, and it seems to be leveling out. I do want it this rich color, so I'm hoping when I take the stain off that it is actually dark and does not go back to the yellow. So, and I apologize because some of it when I was sanding it and I thought it was recording and it was not. So we're gonna let this sit for a few more minutes and then we'll wipe it off. Once that is to the color that I'm wanting, I love this. If it stays like that, I'm gonna be happy. I'm a little leery that it's not going to be as dark as I want it when I actually wipe it off. So we'll see. And then I will put poly on it and we'll see how it turns out, okay? And then these are gonna go, this down here, I'm gonna paint black to match the chairs that you saw me paint earlier, which was actually several days ago. All right. So I started wiping off and really did not make that much of a difference. It is a little bit more brown on the camera. It's pulling more yellow and it's not the color, obviously, that I want it to be. I have this darker stain, so I'm gonna wipe this off because it's getting sticky. So I'm going to wipe that off before I mess it up and have to sand it again, and then try this darker stain. We'll see if that works. Recording, but it was not. So this trim behind the door was so tight, actually we couldn't put trim there, so the contractor just put spackle in there, and so I'm just painted it, and I thought I was recording, but sorry, I was not. Sorry for the shadow as well. It's kind of a cloudy day, so the lighting is really weird. Anyway, so another thing checked off the list. time and show you the things that we got completed this week. The new tenants will be moving in about 2 weeks, so we have a few things we want to do just to freshen it up. I'll be sure to bring you along for that as well. Let me turn the camera around and show you the things that we completed this week. One of the things that has been on our list that we needed to get to was to finish painting the edging in the stairway. So my hubby was able to get that done. I have a few pictures that I'll insert here to show you how we managed to do that in this high spot on the steps. A little sketchy. Then over here at the steps, I did another coat, actually a few coats on these steps here that were the new ones. This one, and there's some on the bottom basement stairs. So these have 3 coats of paint on the stairs now, and I'm really happy with the way they turned out. Another thing that I needed to do was put trim here on the edge where the flooring came up against the stairs. There was about a 1/4 inch gap. I believe I pointed that out last time. I was able to find a piece of edging from one of the cabinet supplies and cut it down to size to trim out the stairs, which turned out really good. Now, it was gray, of course, because the kitchen's gray. I painted it black, and then I just cut a little bit to make the edge rounded there. Used like a little Dremel to get the desired shape to make it fit really nice there. So I'm really happy with the way that that turned out. Also, earlier in the clips, you saw me painting these chairs. And a couple videos ago, you saw me sanding down the table and trying to get it to the color that I really wanted. This is not quite dark as I really wanted it, but it will do, and it looks really nice in here. It's still a little bit yellow. It's picking up more yellow on the camera than it actually is in person. But we painted the chairs black, which you saw me do that earlier in this video. And then the edge of the table here, just to modernize it a little bit, instead of just the whole, everything was just the wood tone before. So now it has a nice farmhouse feel. Got all of the felt pads on the bottom of the chairs and the table, so we don't have to worry about that scratching. I went around and added some of the organizational bins into the refrigerator. And in here I had these, so we put these in here as well. And then over here, we put this in the cabinet there. So I'm sure when the tenants move in, they'll put things where it feels good to them. But for now, it's there so they can use it. And then added these organizers to this big drawer for their cooking utensils. I think I just have felt, yeah, just a couple little felt thingies in here. You saw me wipe all of this down the last time. I just got done turning the oven off. I had it going for about 45 minutes. It's recommended that you have it on for a little bit to take care of the smell that is generated the very first time or so that you use a new appliance. So I tried to do that just to help them a little bit, that maybe it won't smell so bad. But fun fact about me, if you don't know, I have no sense of smell. So I really can't tell you if it smells in here or if it is better. The microwave works, we tested that. We've already run the dishwasher a cycle through. So that's okay, that works well. I put a few things down here, and this I already had. So I'm just putting some things in here because we were gonna make it a vacation rental, but that didn't work out. So now we're just gonna rent it regular. So I figured I have this stuff, and the people that are going to be renting from us might as well enjoy these things that I already had, because it's not gonna work for my sink anyway. So if they can use it, then that's great. And then when they were here, she said she would be happy to use it. Obviously, they're gonna have dishes, so that can be used this way, or, and that it'll flatten out. It's not been unfolded yet. And then this, you've seen when I do my dishes, This actually fits right in here, so that's the way I like to do mine. And then it's just always in there in mine, but you know, that works too. So however they want to do it. And then there's still room for it to go down here once it's dried off and be stored down here. Okay, I'm gonna need this. We'll take this out of here. I did wash the windows again, so, you know, construction dirt. I don't think there was anything else that was in here. I just have the fan going just to help with the possible smell from the oven. Oh yes, there is something I forgot. I did this the other day. Put these are razor hooks. They're just metal and they have like a 3M strip on the back, and then you just hook your razor up there. And they do have kids, but it's up really high. I had to reach up, so there's no worry about that. Let's see if I can zoom in here so you can see on the side. So the razor just hangs in there. Okay, so I think that's all we need to do in here. I'm gonna shut those lights off. I'm really excited about how this table turned out. I have some cushions for these chairs. I'm gonna add to that. I'm gonna try to dig up some more black paint and paint the top of the fence. And we eventually wanna paint the outside of the fence too. So we'll see how soon we get to that. We were able to get all the screens in. We were struggling with that. I think I told you that last time. The contractor came back and he was able to get them in, so that's good. And we don't have to worry about as many bugs getting in. So I should wipe this out again. I see there's some dirt in there already, but see, that's from that road dirt. Lovely. And look how low the river is. Also, if you know, you know, we live close to the Appalachian Trail and there's a current fire going on, so it's a little scary for the people in my town and the neighboring town. Firefighters have been out there from multiple units yesterday, most of yesterday and most of today, so just praying that they get that out before at this point there's not been any casualties. I don't believe there's been any houses that caught fire, but they're working hard to try to keep it contained. So just praying that they get that fire out. And it's all the way up. It's from down from this neighboring town all the way through our town and up to the other neighboring town north of us. It's all smoky from the mountain being on fire. So praying that they're safe and they can get that out soon. All right, let's go upstairs. I just shut these windows in case that smoke doesn't come in here, since we just tried to get that taken care of for the oven. All right, let's go upstairs. The steps turned out really, really nice. I'm happy with that. And they're like a semi-gloss, not high gloss, but it looks glossy, really, really glossy, but it's a semi-gloss, and then they'll be easy to wipe off to keep clean. I was over here the other night and the street light shines through these windows really nice, casts a nice light in the hallway here, so that's good. So the other thing that we were able to get done is in each of the closets, we got the shelves hung and the rod and added some hangers in each of the closets. Okay, same thing in this bedroom. A little light on for you. So that's done. Added some hangers, a shelf, and a rod. In the bathroom, we added hooks up here as well for razors. In this, and that's really high, but I can reach it just barely, so they'll be fine and we won't have to worry about the children hurting themselves. They're old enough. The family that's moving in here, the kids are old enough that they know not to mess with it, but just for cautionary. And they're gonna see about getting a washer and dryer put there. Okay, so in the master, there are 2 closets, if you recall. This one's pretty big. Shelf, rod, hangers, and over here is the second closet. A little bit smaller, but it's actually deeper. So that's checked off of our list. And let's take one more peek out the master window to enjoy this view. Unfortunately, it's very smoky. Okay, let's head down to the basement and I'll show you what we added there. Okay, so in this closet, we added these hooks so they can hang coats. We took off the old electrical boxes and the wood pieces that were holding those old electrical panels. Finished painting that, hung these hooks here, and I'd have to clean down here a little bit. We painted the molding black back here. Finished painting that out so it's fresh. And then in the utility room, added this shelf with a long rod, put a couple hangers there for them to, whatever they have. This is gonna be like their storage area. So I still need to get this shelf out of here. In there is paint and like extra supplies. This is the backsplash from the kitchen. So I need to get this out of here. We just want to let them use this whole space as their own storage. Maybe they'll have like seasonal bins or something like that that they can just store in here. So that I have to do yet this week. And we're hoping to get this dehumidifier. I'm probably going to get a different one that is self-pumping and then run a hose so it goes outside like we talked about last time. Nothing new in here, but they were very happy about the fan, which that's one of my favorite features in this house. Again, sorry it's so echoey, I'm really noticing it. Okay, gotta clean all this up yet, but we'll get there. So there's still a few minor things, mostly cleanup, that we have to do this week yet to be sure that everything is done for them before they move in. But we're very excited to share this beautiful home with our new tenants. Hopefully we are friends for a really long time, and we'll bring you along if there's little projects along the way that we have to do. I'll be sure to let you pop back over here and see what we've changed, if there's anything. Do you remember the day we sat out here on the deck together and prayed for God to give us direction of what to do next? And here we sit on the deck again, enjoying the view with just a little bit left to do. I'm gonna end this video with a few before and after clips so you can appreciate where we came from and where we are today. us on this journey as we renovated this house from top to bottom into this beautiful home. See you soon.